I just feel like that this again super helpful discussion on all this, but it does to me feel like um, you know that isn't a feasible option. Um, Realistically, like you've got to bring in every party and adjudicate all their water rights. That sounds like not and I understand the uh, I'm worried that we're setting a standard here that makes this an impossible tool to use. And in de facto means that we can't protect and stream flow. And so I just want to continue to highlight that even just this discussion to me makes me feel even more concerned on that, to be honest. I just think that it means the only, way we can uh, staff it seems like it really limits our ability to consider public trust in these proceedings if we have to step back and adjudicate everyone's water rights and bring in every party on the system.
So I certainly appreciate the sentiment, and it is a complicated issue. I'll just go back to what Mr. Lawfer pointed out about the exceptions to the rule of priority and the ability to make findings about the feasibility of bringing in all those parties. We didn't have the evidence in this one to make those types of findings, but it's certainly, again, not impossible to circumvent in future cases.
I just want to make sure I caught what you said because it was a little quiet. So you're saying, can you repeat it? I don't feel like I caught that response, and it seemed really helpful.
Yes. So, and this just alludes to what Mr. Lawfer brought up a few minutes ago in terms of the order's discussion of the rule of priority. There are ways to circumvent the rule of priority in cases like this one. Justice Roby lays out some of those factors, and this hasn't been fully developed yet by the courts or the state board. But Justice Roby lays out some of those factors. One of them, in my view, is the feasibility of bringing in, all the parties to an adjudicative proceeding. And so, if a showing can be made, and it wasn't in this case, and I suspect it's because people hadn't necessarily thought about this in this level of detail 8 years ago. But if a showing can be made, the state water board can make findings about feasibility that would allow it to circumvent the rule of priority in particular situations. I should say not circumvent the rule of priority, circumvent a strict application of the rule of priority.
Thank you.